folks, Mike from Distant Hills Touring here. We left off from part 1 of our St George area trip, travelling from Alberglassy with the rain coming down as we drove the last couple of k's of dirt road. Welcome to part 2 as we have a look around Dirranbandi and move on to our second Hipcamp of the trip. Hope you enjoy.
We just had a debate who was going to say the first thing. Jen said, I'm going to say good morning, so that's what she's done, hey? Because I feel like I do too much talking. Anyways, we are in Dirranbandi. See that? I got that right. I was prompted before we started.
We didn't do much filming yesterday afternoon.
No.
Because once we packed up from Thallon, it was just really bitumen road. Yeah, nothing really boring. Exciting.
Nice straight. It was almost a Len Bedell for those Len Bedell fans. It was Len Bedell straight. Anyway, we're here at the campground or caravan park, and it's small. It is extremely busy, but it's pretty cool actually. Got a nice big camp kitchen.
They did like complimentary soup and damper in the camp kitchen last night for anyone who was interested. We didn't end up going over for that, but
not really our gig. So we just spent some time around here. We've got washing on the line. They had pretty new washing machines, no dryers unfortunately, so we did all our washing last night, and I got up nice and early to get some spot on the washing line. And yeah, we'll just hang around here and have a bit of a look around and see what there is in town. Yeah, alright, we'll see you guys a little bit further on.
Sunset in my hands, to feel the glow of a light that never ends. I thought my answer would finally come, but there it goes. Getting lost is how I found my home in the great unknown. It took a while, but now I know my greatest dreams are beyond control. Life begins in the letting go. I thought I needed a name to behold, and I'd be happy when my future was known. Now I sit back and I just watch it unfold, and there I go. Getting lost is how I found my home in the great unknown. It took a while, but now I know my greatest dreams are beyond control. Life begins in the letting go.
Pants were falling down. I was going, that's a bit odd. I went to do them up, but it's missing something vital. And everyone thinks it's hilarious, eh?
time to leave Dirranbandi.
Yeah. No, thoroughly. I was just saying, I thoroughly enjoyed spending time at the caravan park. Was good. The little town was nice. We've done everything, so but yeah, time to move on.
There is one important stop before we leave, though.
One important stop. Jen's new favourite cafe.
That's the bakery, the Dirranbandi bakery, and we have to get some more biscuits there. These little Russian biscuits that we tried yesterday that are really good, and we need to get some more before we leave. So, yeah, just do that and then we're on our way.
Yeah, but it's a short day, 150 odd K. We'll just cruise along, a couple of things to go and have a bit of a look at. We'll see how we go. then there was another lady there who was behind the counter, and she said, well, I wouldn't eat it because I don't want my meat to turn yellow. So, hey, anyway, interesting fact that you learn from butchers. Go to the butcher, by the way. The butcher was really good.
Yeah.
In town.
Three Rivers Meats or something, I think they're called.
Yeah, he cut some ham for us, and you know, city people were used to the shaved ham, which is, you know, like 1/2 millimetre thick. It wasn't 1/2 millimetre thick. He used a knife to cut it, and man, it's good. It's real ham. Good stuff. Anyway, there we go. Off we go.
Thallon silo art. This is what this town's pretty famous for, I think. And I think there's a giant wombat or something in town which we'll go have a look at. So this is just a stop. It is icy cold. Like, there is an icy cold wind. Sun is nice, but man, is it cold, and it's just blowing through. I suspect we're going to be dealing with this for the next couple of days. But anyway, we're nice and warm in the car and got plenty of warm clothes, so yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. Anyway, just take you for a bit of a look around here. There's a nice rest stop. Looks like there is some camping facilities at this rest stop with powered sides, which is interesting. Alright, I'll show you around. I don't know how people do it with four-wheel drives that, well, any type of car actually, that doesn't have a tailgate. Tailgate is used to pack stuff, it's used to make morning teas on, easy to get stuff in. So, yeah, I really like tailgates. But if you went to another car that didn't have one, I suppose you could have little tables hanging off the door or something like that in a Prado. But anyway, there's my take on it. If you're going to get a car for touring, I would suggest get one with a tailgate. With that, these
Are the best biscuits in the world.
are the new favourite biscuits. Except it's a long drive to Dirranbandi to get those biscuits.
We're just saying we want to see if we can get them so they post them to us.
I don't think they'll be posting them because they're really expensive as it is. And this will be the last time you'll have them unless we come back through here. So enjoy them. I don't like them, by the way, so the chips are mine. Does kind of show what shows we watch, but we every now and then do watch Backroads, which is an ABC program about small communities, and we did see that the unveiling of the giant wombat in Thallon. So, and here it is. Let me just spin you around. Northern hairy-nosed wombat. It looks like they've got climbing things on there, so you can climb up the wombat and sit on said wombat. I can help you on the wombat. Aboriginal rock wells. Wells up to 12 metres deep and contain carvings. 12 metres is really deep. Oh wow.
Drop the GoPro, Dad.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
I've seen some Aboriginal rock wells, but nothing like that.
this is our second Hipcamp for this holiday, and the last one unfortunately because we got to head home on the weekend. But it's called Bereena Station. The host's been really good. It's a little camp down by a creek by the looks of things. Plenty of firewood, pretty far away from the homestead, Had a good chat to the owner and she took me on a guided tour. We can go for a swim in a it's not really a hot tub, it's an overturned water tank with artesian water that comes out really hot. So we went and had a bit of a look at that. I went with her and did that, and Joe and the boys set up the camper trailer, which is really cool. Got back, it's pretty much all done. Yeah, we're just going to chill out, grab some bit of firewood and chill for the rest of the afternoon, I think. Morning folks, this is our last whole day camping, which is a little bit of a shame, but a bit disappointing, but anyway, all good things come to an end, as they say. What's our plan for today? Well, first of all, it was freezing cold last night. Freezing cold, I think got down to 1 or 2 degrees. Diesel heater is fantastic, let me tell you, but I don't like running the thing at night, so it goes off. And then this morning I just turned it back on again. But we've got warm sleeping bags and yeah, so it wasn't really much of a problem, but getting out of bed's a bit of a problem. But anyway, today we're going to go for a bit of a drive, bit of a short drive up a track here that the owners of the property said that they've got no problems us going to have a bit of a gander. Just leads the other side of the property. We might go into town, check out town, and then after that we might come back and there's a bit of a artesian bore, I don't know, how do you explain it? It's an upturned water tank. Anyway, I'll show you that later on today as well. We'll see what that's like, go for a bit of a swim in there, and yeah, and then see where the afternoon leads us. So that's the plan. So we'll see how we go today. So we were just debating on what these things are, and I reckon they're seats, and the boy said I don't think they're seats, but I dare you to sit in it. But I can't see what else they would be used for. Oh, that's not too bad. We are in, since Toby's holding the camera, I might as well just talk to the camera. We're in Torwood. It's a little town. We went and got some coffees at the post office.
And hot chocolates.
Which is something that you don't usually associate with coffee, but anyway, it was Merlot coffee, which is nice.
And hot
We
chocolates.
have a resident magpie, and this is here, you can camp here for 72 hours, and they've got a toilet and a shower. It looks like a donation is what you need to provide, and it's a pretty cool little town. A little bit off the highway, so it's not too noisy, and there's no one here. So maybe something to consider on another trip. Cool.
That's kind of cool. How old is that? Oh, that's actually quite nice. That's really nice. Do the water, Mom.
Artesian water. Looks like a trough, actually. I thought it was an upturned water tank, but no, it's a trough.
A spa.
It's a spa. Pretty cool. I mean, it's not every day that you have this. We've been in artesian pools before out in the Simpson Desert, so
That is amazing out.
pretty cool.
Deep pool here, because that'd be great.
What are your thoughts?
I'm not sure.
You have to do it.
I think I'm going to be a bit cold still. But
I wouldn't say it's super warm.
Oh, it is. It's quite a nice temperature.
Is it?
Yeah. I think it's nice temperature.
Well, go hop in then.
You're coming with me.
Yeah.
And Dad is as well.
it's nice.
It is nice.
It actually took a little while to warm up because she said to us yesterday, you might, well, she said that to you, you might need to let it cool down a bit before you get in. And when we turned it on, it wasn't really that hot, but it's really warmed up nicely now.
Yeah.
It didn't look like much, but it is actually very nice.
That's all right. And we're just letting the water run in. She said just keep it running, and slowly the trough, or whatever you want to call it, has warmed up, and it's quite pleasant.
Oh, you can actually see the steam coming off.
Yeah. Just demonstrated when you know your thongs are getting too thin, when the prickles actually start, they embed themselves in the bottom of your thong and they're coming straight through. So I just pulled them all out and they've left big holes. I think it's time for some new thongs. They're getting a bit thin, letting the prickles through, not pickles, prickles. Well folks, that's the end of our trip, which is a bit unfortunate. It was a good trip, a bit short, but we're just blessed to get away even for a week, so that's pretty cool. Truck and trailer have done well, we've still got the drive home. The only real issue that we've had is the hand pump in the trailer seems to be, as you got the electric pump on, it leaks out everywhere and puts it all over the sink. But other than that, everything's been good.
Everything's been good.
Good trip?
Good trip, relaxing.
Yeah, all the things that we were hoping to achieve. 420 odd K home, a bit under 5 hours, get some fuel on the way. Yeah, that's about it folks.
That's about it.
Thanks for watching. I hope it was interesting and I hope people can get something out of it as well. And we'll catch you on the next one, which hopefully isn't too far away. Alright folks, see you later.
Bye.